and Sassidizium Chanel and Jodia. We're gonna be doing another Krak video. And what do we say on this channel? When I say Krik, you guys comment Krak down in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to be featured, make sure you send your stories to krikkrakcoz@gmail.com. That is krikkrak, KRIKKRAKCOZ@gmail.com. And of course, make sure they are anonymous, they are clear, concise. If you want to be on camera, please make sure you say that in the beginning, not at the end. If there are multiple parts of the story, of course, make sure you say that in the beginning, not in the end. And make sure you keep things discreet, you know, such as specific details, things like that that you don't want to be out in the public. I've enjoyed filming these videos for you guys, and some of these things are really creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being comfortable opening up and telling me your stories. So let's get straight into it. This story is kind of like a couple in one, maybe two in one. They sent two different stories, so we're just gonna read them together. They're not too long, so yeah, get your tea, get your snacks, get everything you need. Feel free to subscribe to my other two channels. I do have 3 channels. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 if you really love me. So probably mem, it's okay. Subscribe to those that suit you. I do have a main channel that essentially encompasses my rants, reactions, and commentary on social issues pertaining to the Black community. And I just started doing commentary on the shows that I love to watch. And then I have my personal channel where I do lifestyle videos and advice videos, all things me. Okay, so go subscribe to that. Everything you need is gonna be linked down below. Also get your merchandise, because there's some cute shit and I know you're gonna like that shit. So on y va. Boom. So, hey girl. I don't know why I read it like that, but I love your channel. I literally watch it almost every day. But anyways, thank you very much. But anyways, I have a few stories to tell you, and maybe you could add it to your next video. So I grew up in Haiti. Came here when I was 10. I used to live with my grandparents in Ondeo. So if you guys do not know what Ondeo is, it's basically like the outskirts, like all the way over there. It's honestly one of the most peaceful parts of Haiti. It's honestly where nothing necessarily happens in terms of like riots and gangs and things like that. It's honestly where people live the simple life, the peaceful life, but it's also where a lot of the voodoo activity happens. Okay, if you hear the voodoo stories, the crazy stories, that's Ondeo a lot of the time, or Akaye, or there's another place, another one where a lot of that voodoo activity happens, but Ondeo is heavy on the voodoo activity. I can't remember the name of the Ondeo because it's so unknown and complicated. But anyways, we used to have this neighbor. He had a son and a daughter. They lived in the house together. My family and that neighbor was very close. I'm talking, if you don't cook, I'll eat at your place type of close. But anyways, we had this river, but the river was separated. The top part was where we would get water to drink and cook, and we would also shower there. But the top part had a huge rock that was like covering to piece. Maybe she might say the piece. That piece, maybe. It wasn't really dark unless it was nighttime. But the bottom part, in the other hand, it had this space where people would wash their clothes and stuff. But only a small portion of it though. The rest was dark as shit, and it had land and rock covering it to the point where if you lost something there, it's gone forever. No one, I mean no one, would ever go down to the dark part, and we didn't know where it led to either. But anyways, that neighbor's son one day went to the top river where we would shower. He went to take a shower, and then he got water. This is like a very big ass, like, it's a lot going on. Okay, but anyways, that neighbor's son one day went to the top of the river where we would shower. He went to take a shower and then to get water. He was chilling in the water. All of a sudden something pulled him and he was gone for 2 weeks. Oh Lord, met l'eau, la sirène, mermaid. Either that or worst case, best case, depending on what we're talking about, Simbi. Don't make got time for that shit. Too many stories like this. I've talked about this so many times. See, this is why you gotta be very careful in these types of waters, especially when it comes to rivers, because rivers are all types of depths. It could be shallow, it could be deep, and essentially what we talk about, Haiti, Brazil, Chile, Honduras, all that shit, you gotta be real careful in them damn waters because there's mermaids, okay? There's mermaids in this cocktail water. We got top of that. We weren't allowed to cry or anything because we were told if anyone close to him cried, they wouldn't bring him back. What the fuck? I never heard anything like that. Wait, what? I need to add that to my notes. Wait, so if a mermaid or someone in the water kidnaps someone that you love and you cry, they're not gonna bring him back. Oh, but he's gone for 2 weeks and you guys are kids. What kind of shit is this? Oh my God. And of course, his dad did voodoo and knew that the mermaids took him. Oh, I was right. And 2 weeks after, he randomly just came back. Hey. And he was telling us how he was told to do all of these stuff, and he was basically their maid down there, and he did the complete opposite of what they asked. That's why he's back, because they thought he was really dumb and they didn't want him. Yo, that's usually what my mom and other people have told me, but like I've always heard the opposite too. They usually say you do exactly what they say, but they also say you don't do it. But I mean, here's another story, guys. I've heard 2 completely different accounts. I guess it really depends on where you are. It depends on where you're taken. But this is fascinating. Wow. I'm mad that they thought he was dumb, so they wrote him back. Oh shit, he did not say that. Oh my God, y'all should have asked him what it looked like down there. Like what it looked like, what they got. Do they got Netflix? Oh wait, you were 10. But like what they got down there, like, oh, that's some crazy shit. Oh my God. So this person also sent in another story. So I didn't grow up with my mom's side of my family. So I started meeting my cousins when I was 8 to 10. So anyways, a few of my cousins used to live together in Saint-Marc. While I was in Ondea, it was 2 of my cousins' kids mixed together and living together. When I moved back to Saint-Marc at 8, I met them, and then I moved to the US at 10. That's when they also came 2 years later, and they was telling me a story of how there's this neighborhood in Saint-Marc where the Mumbo and Ogons live, and it was very scary. No one would be up and walking around that neighborhood at nighttime. That's funny, I've actually heard of that. This is the thing, right? There's actually a town like that. There's also a town where like specifically voodoo practitioners live. There's also a town where specifically Lugaus live. Child, Haiti's fucking crazy, bro. But the thing is, Ogons and Mumbo's not about to do shit to you though. Like, they're usually pretty peaceful. They only gonna fuck with you if you fuck with them. And at night, I mean, this is the thing, right? At night, you shouldn't be walking around in Haiti. I did a whole video of why you shouldn't be walking around Haiti at night. Like, we already know that. We already did that video, right? So, you shouldn't be walking around Haiti at night anyway, because Nuit la Papou, that's what they say. Night is not for you. This is when the sacrifices, the ceremonies, all the secret shit that is done, and the magic eyes of the Loi, the Lord, or whatever is done. So you shouldn't be walking around at night anyway. So that's probably why they said that, because it was just so scary. And one day they went to watch TV at a friend's house, and all 3 of my cousins, and it got dark, but they was enjoying the TV so much that they didn't realize it. And one of my cousin's stepdads was supposed to come get them because it got so dark, but he couldn't for whatever reason. So they decided to just walk to the house alone. Why didn't they just stay in the house? They couldn't just stay there? It wasn't shelter? It wasn't enough shelter for them? But there wasn't no bed there? There was this unfinished house that was building, and in that house or near that house was this pregnant lady that died. Wait, what? Oh no. And while walking, they saw the lady in all white holding the baby. Hey! And other people have seen her also just standing in all white holding a baby. Oh, and that's the end of the story. Well, damn. Well, this is the thing, right? She could have been holding the baby for a ceremony. They could have been sacrificing the baby in more sinister terms, but I would be very, very doubtful if she would like hold the baby for 9 months just to sacrifice it. That's a little extra. But that's a little weird that she just out there standing with the baby just out there. But let's be real, especially Haitian people love to make fucking stories up. Like, Haitian people embellish embellish a lot of stories. I don't know why she's just out there standing with her baby in her hand, but I mean, that's her right, that's her baby. She maybe maybe she needed some air, y'all. I don't know, but that is a little creepy. I will say that the mysteries of voodoo will always be the mysteries of voodoo. We will never understand why these people do what they do. I don't think I ever want to understand why these people do what they do, because it's none of our goddamn business. I don't want to know. With that being said, comment down below, what do you guys think that this woman was doing? You have some interesting stories though, and I know a lot of people that grew up in Haiti also have some very interesting stories, because growing up in Haiti, you see some things that you will probably absolutely never see in the States, or you do see some things in the States if you grow up in a Haitian neighborhood like I have. Growing up in a Haitian neighborhood, I've saw some fucking ridiculous shit, okay? Talk about people passing out for freaking rice and powder on the ground, freaking burning chickens and shit, like damn ridiculous. All right, so with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and do all that, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Of course, subscribe to my other channels, peep the description box, check the pinned comment. Bye.